Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Jeremy Thompson.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Lloydminster EMS responded to a single vehicle rollover in the city last night around 8 o'clock along 50th Avenue. Police were seen surveying the scene. A witness told Newcap News he saw the red pickup truck accelerate quickly while turning left onto 50th Ave from 36th Street. The truck fishtailed and then rolled twice into the ditch, and the driver managed to crawl out of the vehicle. The young male driver was the only one in the truck when it happened. Police say his injuries were treated at the scene. Well, with the federal election less than a month away, candidates in the area are making an effort to meet as many constituents as possible. Last night in Turtleford, the Liberal candidate for the Battleford Lloydminster held an open house. Larry Ingram addressed supporters in his own hometown, eager for change in a riding that has been held by the Conservatives since it was created back in 1997.
I want to get a real change in this area. We, as the Liberal Party, have a plan to invest in the infrastructure, to make more jobs for middle-class people.
Ingram is facing some tough opponents. NDP candidate Glenn Tate served as a trustee in the Battleford's school division for 5 years, and incumbent Jerry Ritz is the current Minister of Agriculture. Ingram currently works as a sheet metal installer and organic farmer. He says he'll be paying special attention to the Aboriginal vote, as there are 9 First Nations in the riding.
We've got a really good policy in place and plans in place to bring the First Nations into the mix so that they feel a part of this Canada, and so they have economic development on the reserves as well.
Canadians will head to the polls October 19th. Well, there was a lot going on at the Lloyd-X this weekend, from the rare and exotic sale to a fashion show. And today, some animals we're used to seeing took center stage as the Lloydminster Kennel and Obedience Club presented the 28th annual dog show.
Every year, third weekend in September, we hold this show. It's a really big event, fills up real quick. We usually fill up every couple days after the show actually opens, so it's an annual event that's been going on for a lot of years.
Dogs and handlers from all over the area, even as far as Manitoba, showed up to compete in the show.
I came all the way from Winnipeg to show at this dog show. Would I do that if I wasn't enjoying it?
Not only is it a huge skill, but it's a huge passion for many of the handlers. There are roughly 200 dogs competing in the conformation category, and more than 100 entered in obedience.
We have over 20,000 members, and we've been around for over 125 years. We sanction a lot of events, over 1,000.
Traditionally, only purebreds have been allowed to compete. However, this year they've permitted mixed breeds to compete in certain categories. Well, it's a colorful way to raise money for a much-needed new playground. Friday, students from J.H. Moore Elementary in Lashburn ran in their second annual color run.
We're raising money for a new playground out in Lashburn at our elementary school.
The playground has been around for many years, and students and faculty agree it's time for a new one more acceptable for students.
We do have one student who has muscular dystrophy out here, and we're trying to make it a playground where you can use wheelchairs and be accessible to all.
As the students ran through different checkpoints, they got blasted with colored powder.
It's just really great to see all these kids out here. Everyone's trying really hard, they're running hard, trying their best and having fun while they're doing it. So it promotes physical activity and also gets a safer and better playground for our students.
Last year they raised $12,000, and this year they've already surpassed that amount with a total of $14,000.